What is up, YouTubelets? It is PuddlesA1 here, and I am bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. Now today, guys, I have my last battle with the Numero Articuno team. I know it's sad. I know it's the reason why most of you came to my channel, checked me out, and love me. So, it's a sad time, guys. I'm going to let you know. It's sadder than the end of Toy Story 3 when Woody looks at Andy because Andy's just about to get rid of him, and Andy's reluctant to do it, and he holds on to him a little more, but he ends up giving it to the girl, and then he sits in his car and he cries. It's sadder than that. Go get tissues now. Here we go. My opponent, I'm going to call him Stan. I can't pronounce his name. So he's going to lead off with the Scrafty. I'm going to lead out with Abomasnow. So Abomasnow, as you guys probably know, has not done much in any of these battles. So Abomasnow is going to, here on out, just blizzard and hope to kill this thing. So, it was also a good scouting mechanism for me because now I know that he's bulk up and he has shed skin as opposed to Moxie and Dragon Dance. So now I know that he goes for the Drain Punch. I set up the Leech Seed, and after Leech Seed, leftovers and stuff, I'm gonna be at above half. So I'm actually sitting pretty right now with my Abomasnow. I was thinking about going for sub in the first turn, but I'm glad I didn't because I need as much damage as I can on the Scrafty because his team is very bulky, and I need to just pound these things as hard as I can until they just stop being alive. And he overpredicts there, goes for the crunch. He could have taken me out with the Drain Punch, but I don't know. I don't know what he predicted me to go into, to be honest, because the Drain Punch would have been better to go for on anything. But, you know, whatever. He goes for the Drain Punch there, takes me out, and that's whatever. He's at about half now, so I'm getting rid of the Hail. I don't need Hail up anymore. I know it can damage his Pokemon, but I really need the Rain up as soon as possible, so I go into my Politoed. As you guys know, Politoed is, like, the backbone of this team. And this Rotom here is just going to be, like, swirling around, dancing and stuff. It's really stupid. So I go for the Protect there to see what he's going to lock himself into. He ends up going for the Light Screen, so I know he's going to go for Reflect on this turn. I can go for Toxic. I Toxic this thing because, like I said, his team is really bulky, and I can't have this particular Rotom coming in, setting up screens and everything, and messing with my day. So I know he's going to go for the Volt Switch. I'm going to switch out, go my Donphan. Now, my Donphan is an awesome mana prediction, so he's like, no, I don't want to be in here. I'm going to switch out and go to my Politoed. My Politoed was kind of thinking that Scrafty would come back in, but he doesn't. So for Alligator goes for Dragon Dance as I go for the Paris song, and I'm thinking, all right, that's okay, that's fine. And then he goes for Dragon Dance again. I'm like, do you know I use Paris song because you shouldn't do this. What you're doing right now is something bad. And he's actually gonna go for Dragon Dance again after I Protect, and I'm thinking, dude, you're dancing to the wrong song. This doesn't make sense. I don't know why you keep. This is not the proper. You're dying here. This is a death song. Don't dance to it. What are you doing? So I go into my Donphan here because I know I can take whatever hit he goes for. Because I do have my Sturdy intact, but he goes for Crunch, and I'm like, why? I don't know why you went for Crunch. You stayed in, sacrificed it for Alligator to go for Crunch. That was weird. I don't know why he did that. Just weird. I know I didn't think he'd go into his Rotom, but I know he's going to set up the Light Screen here, so I get Rocks up for free. And now I'm going to switch out, go into my Politoed, because I know that he's going to go for the Reflect, because Reflect was out now. And my Politoed, I just really want to Scout, and I want to use Protect to stall some Toxic turns and stuff. So, he's almost at about half, but I go for Protect to see what he's going to lock himself in, not lock himself into, but go for. He goes for Volt Switch like I thought, and he's below half now, and I figured he'd go for Hydro Pump. I over-predict there. He goes for the Volt Switch, and then he's going to go into his Electros, and I don't like this. I don't like it because I use Perish Song again, and this Electros here is also dancing in Politoed's face. I don't know why all these Pokemon are dancing all over Politoed, because Politoed's getting really upset now. He's starting to poison these things, so the Electros goes for Grass Knot. I didn't expect that. I thought maybe a Coil would happen. That's why I went for the Toxic, but the Grass Knot did too much, so I'm going to switch out now. And I believe I go into my... No, I stay in and I go for Protect as he goes into Haxorus is what happens. And I'm thinking, alright, well, this is bad. I don't like Haxorus at all. And it's shiny, so obviously it's important. And I'm going to switch out now, going to my Articuno, because I know that, or hoping that he has Swords Dance over Dragon Dance. And he goes for Brick Break, actually. So I'm thinking, good, I can go for the Ice Beam, hopefully take him out, but I don't because I forgot that Light Screen's still up. He goes for the Dragon Dance here, and I'm like, crap, you were supposed to have Swords Dance. So I go for the Ice Beam again. I outspeed him here, telling me that he is adamant and not jolly, which really actually matters right now. So this stupid dancing eel comes back and is about to dance all over my team. I go into my Electros predicting the Thunderbolt. He makes a good prediction, goes for the Grass Knot, takes me out. So thanks, Donphan, for your years and years of service. I appreciate it. You will be missed. Please go into retirement. I go into Cloister because you guys never see Cloister on this team, and I go for the Shell Smash because why not go for Shell Smash? Because why not go for Shell Smash? And I'll tell you why not go for Shell Smash. Because Thunderbolts happen, and Thunderbolts take you out because they are stab super effective, and you have like 0 special defense. That's why you don't go for Shell Smash. That's why you Rock Blast. But that's why I don't know how to use a Cloister. So, thanks, Cloister, for always making me not lose. And I go into my Alakazam, go for Psyshock. He's going to live because Reflect and Light Screen are still up. And get the Para Hacks on the Thunderbolt. And that really matters because right now, as you guys see, it's like 5.5 minutes. But there's like 4 more minutes left of this video. And this is why. Because I got paralyzed. Steve Kama got paralyzed. But thank you anyway for your years and years of service to this team, like I said with the other guys. And you will be missed. Take your early retirement. I go into my Articuno here, and I hope that I can take it out with a Hurricane, and he's going to live on like 1.5, maybe like 7 HP. So he sets up the light screen here, and I'm like, well, that's just horrible. I don't know why. That's just bad. I'm sad right now. So that's the end of his Rotom, because his Rotom was also dancing my Politoed's face. And because I poisoned it with my Rotom, he's not going to be dancing anymore now, is he? He's going to go into his Dusclops here. His Dusclops isn't really dancing. His Dusclops is more looking like he wants to grab some boobs. And I go for the Hurricane, get the Confusion. The Hack Gods are like, yeah, you can get Confusion, but we're going to have the Dusclops break through Confusion and then hit you with Will-O-Wisp, if that's okay. And I was like, no, Hack Gods. But they were like, shut up. So he snaps out here and actually hits me with a Nightshade. And I was hoping that he'd hit himself, but the Hack Gods were like, no, Puddle, shut up. And they screwed me over again. And now I go into my Politoed. I'm at 82 HP. And here I switch out and go into my Articuno, to be honest, as Death Fodder. Because as long as Light Screen's still up, Hurricane's not going to do much. And he can always switch into his Dusclops and really just wall me. So he goes for the Drain Punch, takes me low. He goes for the Protect here. I now know that he has Bulk Up, Crunch, Drain Punch, and Protect as his set. And he's going to switch out here and go into his Dusclops. And then the Hack Gods were like, hey, you know what, Puddles, I'm sorry. We'll give you another Confusion on this Dusclops. Is that okay? And I was like, sure, I guess. And then I go on my Politoed here, and I go for the Toxic, and then the Hack Gods were like, yeah, we'll let him hit himself here. And I'm thinking, oh, thanks, Hack Gods, I like that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So now the light screen wears off. I know I can take it out with a Scald, and even if I didn't, I could live on 6 HP after a Nightshade. He goes into Scrafty, and this is where things get crazy, crazy intense. I go for the Scald, hoping for a burn, don't get the burn. He goes for Drain Punch, whittles me down to 52 HP. I'm at 76 after leftovers. Now here, I go for the Scald again, hoping for the burn. I don't get it, and then I die. No, I live on 1, guys. Look at that. I live on 1 HP. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Politoed, the backbone of this team, living, protecting up things. He goes for Drain Punch. I'm thinking, yes. Okay, at this range of HP, I know that if I burn him, I can live a Drain Punch. And I'm hoping for the burn. I get the burn. Hack Gods are like, you can have this one. I'm like, thanks, Hack Gods. So he goes for Drain Punch. I live on 12 HP. I'm at 36 now after leftovers. And he's getting whittled away from that burn. So now I go for the Protect to get more HP back and also have burn whittled away. But he has Shed Skin, activates, gets rid of it. Whatever, that's fine. He goes for Protect. It really, at this point, is just giving us both more HP every time we Protect. And really, I can't have that. So I'm just going to just spam Scalds all day. He goes for Bulk Up here, and I'm like, yes, yes, I need you to Bulk Up. I need you to waste your HP and not Protect. So he Protects there, and I'm like, all right, that's whatever, jerk. And I go to 132 HP, and I'm feeling good. I have a decent amount of HP. I go for Scald, hoping to get a burn. I almost take him out, guys, almost. He brings me down to 26 HP. He's at high red, and I was going to be in like low yellow, so he goes for Protect to get more HP back. I go for Scald, and I'm thinking, all right, so I'm pretty sure if I burn him, I can live 1 more Drain Punch. I go for Scald, and I don't burn, and he lives on like 6, and then he takes me out. No! Oh, Politoed. Ooh, Politoed, you did so good. You earned your rest and your retirement, and so did the rest of you, team. I appreciate all the work that you guys have done for me, and all of you stupid Pokemon dancing in Politoed's face. I hope you learn never to do that again. Click the Angry Politoed to see my last video. Click the Abomasnow to see my next one when I upload it. I really would like you guys to check out my channel update. That would be helpful. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, add me on Skype, follow me on Instagram if you want. PuddlesA1 is the name throughout all of that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to upload later, so peace, love, and later, Gators.